Chiesa wins it, and whatever happens now, he's had a big moment in the Liverpool shirt, and he scored in the final, but it doesn't matter because you lose. But that's a big 3 points for us tonight, and he's off the winner.
It's a huge 3 points to get us off and running, and if you wanted it to be anybody, it was Chiesa. You know, I'm with you. And in the first half,
every time someone says Chiesa, someone starts singing it. By the way,
but in the first half, I was like you, and I was saying, you know, let him come on. And I never actually thought he would come on because he doesn't use them. He never uses them. But
I was getting messages saying like, oh, I wish that was Rio coming on. And like, I get it, because it's like future, you know, looking forward, not looking back kind of thing. And then I'm just made up for him. Like you said, if that's all he does, that was a really important game to win, because the statement that sends if we don't win that game in the circumstances is really, really negative. And of all the fucking people.
Well, it's reminded he is a really good footballer, and he might not be able to press quite as much as all the slow ones or get about the pitch as well as maybe he could have done before the injuries, but he's done what he's done in his career for a reason, and if a chance breaks him like it does, then he knows where the goal is.
He's played for very significant clubs and played a very significant role for an enormous national team that won a trophy when he was their best player. That was the first time that I'd ever seen him play in person. I watched 2 of those Italy games at Wembley, and you could see that when things were tough, they would sort of look at him and be like, come on, sort this out, will you? And he's never really had the opportunity to do that for Liverpool. Did score in the final, but it was a bit too late. Not his fault. He's had an opportunity to do it tonight and just did it.
Ekitike.
He's just called himself a Scouser on Sky Sports.
Oh, what a guy.
I know.
He makes it 1-0. That's what he does.
And he does it all by himself as well, by the way. It was such a striker's goal, wasn't it? There was no like, you know, when he scored on Sunday, it was very much a team goal between him and Viet, but like he did that all by himself, and it was just so special. And all I kept thinking of was all the players who might have been there last season who would have missed that, or would have wasted that opportunity, would have squandered that.
They wouldn't have been as cool.
They wouldn't have made the first, second, third, let alone the fourth step for that to happen. So yeah, I was buzzing with him. I didn't see the second goal, I was still coming back up, but I heard he assisted it as well, yeah. Great news. Gakpo's goal, yeah. And then
Gakpo, really.
Unexpected song.
Yeah,
Great, gonna catch on. Might burn your head out after a couple of months, but you know.
Right now it's Friday night.
Friday night. And yeah, he's just called himself a Scouser on Sky Sports, so what more could we ask of the lads? I loved it. I love Kanate coaching him through the game as well. Sorry.
No, you're alright.
No, I was saying I love Kanate. He kept going to Kanate, obviously, you know, language and whatever, and you could see him kind of, I mean, he was no one to fucking talk, by the way, but he was coaching him through the game a little bit, so it was really nice.
I mean, like him, I can see like him a lot.
Yeah, look, he's settled in really well. I thought his work rate has surprised me. You know, he looks a really strong runner. He looks a skillful player. He has an eye for a goal, but his work rate tonight I thought was exceptional. And he's clever in the way he does it. He just doesn't run for the sake of running. You know, he's making angles where he's forcing their goalkeeper to kick along. And the finish is excellent, John. Like, forced, you know, big game at Anfield, and he could easily snatch at that, or, you know, keeper gets the right way, but he just opens his body out and puts it in the corner, and I thought he was excellent. I really did. He's still to get up to speed, I think, fitness-wise. Vert's the same. Vert looks so tired after an hour, but Ekitike, you can't argue with it. He scored in the Charity Shield. He scored here tonight. He has an assist, and he's auditioning to be Liverpool's number 9, because when the other fella turns up, he's going to want to play number 9 as well.
Stick him left wing.
Yeah, well, play him centre midfield, judging by the shit that we had to watch there tonight.
Do you like him?
Maybe he could be the backup right back.
He could have done a worse job.
I think Ekitike looks really good. He seems to make very smart, sensible, calm decisions, and I like that. It's very different from the fella that they've just sold, and I like it a lot more than what came before, really. The touch.
We don't like chaos. We like lads who roll in the back of the net.
Honestly, the front three, the club front three, had so little chaos. It was just very efficient, and they'd stick the ball in the net.
And they all scored.
And they'd link up really well. And my God, does he link up well already? The touches are lovely. More than his own goal, I loved what he did for Gakpo's. It was smart, it was perfectly timed. It was go on, you sort the rest out, but I've helped an awful lot. just seems like a really smart player, and to have scored 2 in your first 2 games for Liverpool can't realistically be bettered, can it? So he just seems like he feels as though he belongs at this level, belongs playing with the quality of attacker and attacking midfielder that he's linking up with and stuff, and just seems like a really calm character, and I think that's great.
I hope you're enjoying this free show at the moment. Loads of excellent, exciting stuff on the Anfield app. If you want to be part of the whole thing, you can download the Anfield app and go from there. Or you can subscribe via the YouTube membership as well for video-only content and other bits and pieces. We love doing these shows. We love that you watch them. So come, be part of the journey with us.